Welcome to Newsix Podcast for Kids. Today is May 16th, 2026. Imagine a world where every living person has a unique story tracing back through generations. Researchers have uncovered such stories by analyzing ancient DNA from early settlers in St. Mary's City, Maryland, which is the first permanent settlement in the colony. In this amazing study, scientists found that 1.3 million people today can trace their heritage directly back to just a handful of these original colonists. They even identified remains belonging to Maryland's second governor, Thomas Greene, thanks to a mix of genetic comparisons and family trees. By digging into the past and using advanced genetics, researchers have unraveled links between long-lost families. This breakthrough shows how modern science can reveal fascinating pieces of history that were previously hidden. Aston Villa's Ollie Watkins has been on fire. After facing some challenges earlier this season and being left out of the England squad, he bounced back in a big way. Last weekend, he scored 2 goals against Liverpool in a thrilling 4-2 victory, securing a spot for Villa in next year's Champions League. With 12 Premier League goals, Watkins is currently one of the hottest strikers in the game. His performance could lead Aston Villa to their first major trophy in over 30 years. His spirit shows how essential it is to push through tough times and emerge stronger. A recent archaeological discovery in Egypt unveiled something really intriguing. A sealed packet containing fragments of Homer's Iliad was found atop a Roman-era mummy in the ancient city of Oxyrhynchus, known for its incredible collection of papyrus writings. Researchers believe that the Iliad was used specially, possibly as a magical ward to protect the deceased in the afterlife. This discovery opens the door to understanding how literature was integrated into burial practices during the 1st and 2nd centuries AD. Isn't it mind-blowing that a piece of an epic poem could have such a personal and magical role? Talk about a reunion. South Korea's national soccer team captain, Son Heung-min, is heading to the World Cup for the 4th time. After an exciting time with Tottenham Hotspur, he's now shining at Los Angeles FC. His squad is set to kick things off against the Czech Republic on June 12th, facing off against Mexico and South Africa. Son isn't alone, he's joined by a talented group, including Hwang Hee-chan and Lee Kang-in. Also, keep an eye out for Jens Kastrop, the first player with dual heritage to join the team. This World Cup is going to be packed with excitement and high hopes for South Korea. Hey there, scientists are uncovering a tiny world living in our stomachs. These microscopic creatures, called the gut microbiome, can influence our health in surprising ways. New studies reveal that disruptions in this community of bacteria might be linked to a troubling rise in colorectal cancer, especially in young people. Cases are expected to double worldwide by 2050. Factors like what we eat, how active we are, and even our early feeding can shape our microbiome. Some bacteria might even harm our DNA, leading to cancer. It's like a complex puzzle, and researchers are working hard to uncover how to keep our gut healthy. So let's learn how to care for our little helpers down there. Recent research in Alaska highlights new dangers as glaciers and permafrost melt due to climate change. Geologist Brentwood Higman is monitoring a landslide that's slowly creeping downward at 6 feet per year. This landslide could collapse suddenly, creating a huge tsunami that might flood the area around Portage Lake. Higman considers this potential disaster a 1 in 30-year event. Interestingly, regions worldwide that are covered by glaciers are facing similar threats. Scientists work together to improve safety and prepare for big events that could occur at any moment. What do you think would happen if a landslide occurred while you're out on a boat? It's pretty intense. This wraps up today's episode. Let's jump to our review section. How many living descendants can be traced back to the early settlers of St. Mary's City? 1.3 million living descendants. How many goals did Ollie Watkins score in the game against Liverpool? 2 goals. What ancient text was discovered in a sealed packet atop a Roman-era mummy in Egypt? Homer's Iliad. Who is the first player with dual heritage to make the South Korean World Cup squad? Jens Kastrop. What is the gut microbiome? The gut microbiome is a community of tiny organisms living in our digestive system that help protect us from diseases. What is the chance of the landslide collapsing in any given year, according to Brentwood Higman? 1 in 30. As we wrap up today's journey, remember that every story matters. and every discovery can change how we view our world. Keep exploring and stay curious.